What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Regrowth. Oh yeah, guys. So I'm building out yet another platform. Yeah, there's a main island over there. The platform we built after that one is way on the other side. It's kind of in the fog. You can't really see it. So this is a new one on the exact opposite side. This is their other flat side. Yes. I'm in the middle of building this thing out, and I thought I'd bring you guys in just to see a little bit of this. One thing I thought that was kind of interesting is this platform extends so far out. We're almost very close to our mainland over here. I don't know if you can see it over there in the distance. That's our little hut that we made for killing Enderman, I do believe. This is our island that we were on for the longest time. Kind of see some grass, the bed, and our nether portal over here. Yep, we've extended out quite far. And then when we get another island coming out this side, that might actually run into this one. We might have to shave off a little bit. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to figure out where the dimensions are for that thing when we get that laid out. But yeah, I got this whole thing laid out here. So the way I got the dirt filled in using these diamond wands, yeah, I went, I made these 3 blocks thick, and then I put in some dirt right here along the inside, just along this one side right here. And then when I got to the end, I used the builder's wand and just brought this out and made it like a really long flat side. Yeah, and then that kind of self-filled everything in over here as I was bringing this all the way down. Now we got this really long flat side over here, which is pretty easy to, with the diamond wand, to just go ahead and do an entire layer at a time. If we had enough dirt, I thought we did. I guess we didn't. So that's going to leave a little spot down here at the end. Now, with these diamond wands, you got to be really, really careful, guys. You can see right here, if I point at the ground, yeah, that's a lot of blocks that would be placing down. I believe these wands do like 1,500 at a time. So if I misclick and click again right here, that's going to be a big mistake. That's going to take me a long time to harvest all of that dirt. I'm trying to make sure I don't misclick at all. Trying to get a little bit more dirt in my inventory. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure that I don't misclick at all because I don't really want to have to shovel that all up. That's just going to be a big hassle and a big mistake. So yeah, place a block that does the entire row all the way down to the end, which is so awesome. This is way faster than when we were doing this with the iron wands previously. Those would only go out 9 blocks. Are we out of dirt already? Wow, we're out of dirt already. Yeah, the iron wand would only go out 9 blocks. Yeah, it takes a long time. That was a lot of clicking. It did 9 times faster than placing every single block by hand, but still, that is quite the distance, quite the amount of right clicks that you have to perform to fill this whole thing in. Not to mention the amount of the iron wands that we had to make. I don't even remember. It was something like 16 or 20 of them or something like that we ended up doing. Well, that's kind of cool. When I click, you can kind of see the dirt going all the way to the end down there. Huh. I didn't notice that before. We had a dirt again. There's a little spot at the end that I saw it didn't get filled in. So yeah, that's one of the problems with these islands, is that it requires a heck of a lot of blocks, and all the blocks that we get, we have to grow. So we don't really have a way of automating harvesting. So every single plant I have to manually harvest, and then manually craft the blocks, and then place them. So was it a good idea to build these big old platforms in the middle of the ocean where you have to place every single block that you want to stand? I don't know. It looks kind of cool. I'm pretty happy with the aesthetics of it so far. Obviously, it's not quite done yet. We just got big empty platforms. But yeah, I don't know if it was the best idea. Maybe going out onto the wasteland area and just kind of like converting that back into something that doesn't look like a wasteland would have been better. I don't know. At least a little bit easier on the resources. I can't wait until we get something automated here, though, so we can just have like unlimited everything that we're growing, because that would be really, really awesome. Yeah, these blocks aren't loading yet. Load in blocks, F3A. There we go. Cool. I'm going to go ahead and fill this in down here, and then I'm going to try and get the whole thing filled in. Place a little bit of grass in the center. Let that start spreading, and we will move on. Hopefully bust out some quests today. Let's get some more blocks going. There we go. That's not that many. I'm going to have to get a lot more dirt than that. Anyway, guys, let me finish this up, and we'll be right back. All right, guys. Well, I was just in the process of about to place a pasture seed over there to get some grass growing, and I was thinking to myself, you know, it'd probably be a good idea around now you know, to get Silk Touch on our pick, and we can just mine some grass and move grass over there. It'll also be helpful for the nether when we want to collect like nether quartz or any of the nether ores or whatever. If you mine those with Silk Touch, they don't explode. Without Silk Touch, they have a high chance of exploding, or at least the nether quartz does. It seems like the other minerals do, or they can explode, but they're not as high of a chance. Anyway, that's the way it feels to me. So let's look at making ourselves a silky jewel from Tinkers. So we'll go ahead and do this with gold. You can do gold or you can do aluminum brass. We have plenty of gold right now, and you need 4 gold plus I think it's 8 string around each one, so I guess 32 string total. I haven't made string using this stuff before, but this is awesome that does it in groups of 8. So we can do a little bit of that, a little bit of that, some of this. Oh, you know what we need? One more. Doot. There we go. So we can do these guys. There we go. There's 4 silky cloth, or 4 silk cloth, whatever. Put that away. We need an emerald now. Yep. Grab one of our stacks of emeralds over here. One from our stack, I should say. So we'll do that. There's a silky jewel. And all we gotta do is put our pickaxe, yeah, with one of those. And there we go. There's Silk Touch. Perfect. So this is auto repair, Silk Touch, pickaxe. I guess what I should do is I should grab some dirt. 10 should be more than enough. And we can just go ahead and mine up some of this grass, which is fine. I probably should have done this in a spot where I could get it easier. Yeah, most of our grass layer is like 1 block thick, right? Not so good for collecting it. We'll do that. Let me drop down here. Yeah, that's what the underside of these things look like. I don't know if I've shown you guys that or not. Let's fill this back in. That grass will go ahead and spread back over this dirt. And we can dig in. I think here is safe. Oh, wait, no, that's under the stairs. That's not going to work. Here should be relatively safe. All right, so we got a little bit more grass. Cool. So we got 9 grass blocks. This should be all filled back in. Yep, and now we can just go ahead and seed some grass blocks over here on the dirt. Yeah, that's going to be pretty cool. We might also put Silk Touch on the shovel. I guess that might have been the better way of doing that for grass. But like I said, we're probably going to want to go into the nether at some point, and we're going to want to collect some of the nether ores. At least I think we might. I'm not 100% sure like how much more of that we need to do. All right, so about right here is the center. We'll call this center. All right, so we can just place some seed grass blocks around. Yeah, when I did this before, we did the pasture seeds like in the one spot in the center, and it took a while for it to get all the way to the end. It'll be a little bit faster if we, you know, seed multiple places around this thing, so it doesn't have to take as long for it to spread all the way through. Place that there. Yeah, we'll place 2 more, and then we should be good. We'll just let this grass grow on its own, and hopefully in, you know, a couple hours, whatever, it should be pretty well filled in. All right, so we got that, and we'll just place 1 more over here on this side, and we'll call that good. And something, I don't know, right here should be all right. There we go. Cool. All right, so that'll all spread, and we'll have a nice grassy platform. I'll have to come through here and place these blocks along the side. Yeah, I've done that to all of these platforms, or I say all of these, the other 2 platforms. I made the 2nd tier simul sacks, whatever these things. Yeah, I've made the 2nd tier one of these, and that allows us to push the blocks all the way down to the sea bottom. And yeah, that's a lot of blocks. It's a lot of stone. It's taken quite some time to collect all of the stone and then chisel it all and then place it all. Yeah, but we got that done on both of these platforms, so that is pretty awesome. I do like the way this looks. I'm still kind of deciding what we should do for like the edges here, though, like probably fence posts or something. I don't know. But yeah, having these all the way down to the ocean floor, that's pretty awesome. You can see right there how far down that goes. Well, I guess maybe you can't see. It's pretty hard to tell, but yeah, that line goes all the way down to about right there. It's a lot of blocks. In 1.7, I don't think there's a deep ocean biome. In 1.8, there is, and I believe that would be the deep ocean level right there. It kind of goes down probably to about Y30 or 35 or something. It's pretty far down. It's a lot of blocks to place. So anyway, I think we are good to go. So last episode, we were working on how the world grows, and we made this little Dr. Doolittle thingy, and we were trading with our cow. We never collected the reward. That's going to give us a fume filter. Yeah, we needed that fume filter, didn't we? What's the recipe on these things? Yeah, so it's the attuned stone. So the fume filter, the uses for this is to make the next tier filtered fume funnel for our witchery oven. So we can go ahead and do that now. I'm not sure if it matters if it's like the smokestack or these ones on the side that we should upgrade. Honestly, I don't know. But we'll go ahead and upgrade one of them. There you go. Filtered fume funnel. We'll stick it back. I don't know if this thing looks different. Oh, it does. It's got this little thing on the side. That's kind of cool. I wonder if it looks the same on both sides. And I'm noticing this one's got like this bar that looks different than this one. And I don't know if that's just because I've upgraded. I wasn't really paying that close attention before. But anyway, yeah, we got a filtered fume funnel. So that should make things, I think it said it makes them go faster or something along those lines. Also, I saw in this quest line, this Dr. Doolittle said it unlocked one quest elsewhere. And I was looking through our quest book and I did not see a new quest that unlocked. So I'm wondering if that unlocks something like down in here in these locked sections. It might have. I also checked out the Thaumcraft section. We still don't have a single quest here. So I'm kind of feeling like we still should not do Thaumcraft until we get that unlocked. I'm not sure how we unlock it, but that's something we're going to have to figure out. So we've been working on making seeds recently, right, guys? Yeah, this one right here. We've been working on making a lot of these. There's still, I think, 1, 2, 3 more of these to go. We're going to need the essence. And then when we get that, we can do this extremely dedicated quest. This is something we should really work towards. And that will get us the extreme infusion stone. All right. So we need to make the creepy seeds. And I was talking about all the seeds require like witchery. This one doesn't. This requires a creeper heart. Well, I guess it is from witchery, right? So that we can only get that from a creeper, and I think that's only from a creeper that we kill ourselves. I don't think a mob trap will drop that, like if they fall. So we're gonna have to look at setting up some kind of a mob trap, some kind of a dark area to purposely spawn mobs in, and we need to get that creeper heart. Unless there's, actually, let's go back. Unless there's some way to craft that. I don't think there is, but there might be. Oh, look at that. We can craft it. Essence of creeper. But we need the creeper soul seeds in order to do this. And in order to make those, we need the creeper heart. So I think we have to actually set up a dark room, kill a creeper. Yeah, get the creeper heart. Then we can make the seeds. Then we can make as many of these as we want to in the future. So besides the creeper heart, we have the lapis seeds that we need to do. And that requires Reek of Misfortune, which is more witchery stuff. And then the other ones, these rutile, or rutile, however you want to say it, requires a block of impure titanium. So we need 9 impure titanium ingots. And in order to get those, we need... How do we get that? Molten titanium. The crucible furnace. So if you have impure... Well, there's got to be a way to make this stuff. So the rutile ore in the crucible furnace, we can melt that down. That'll give us 1 ingot and 4 nuggets. About 1.5 ingots worth. So we'd have to get a few of those. I'm not sure how we get that just yet. I guess the nether ore. All right. Have we gotten some of that yet? I feel like we got a bit of that. I might be wrong though. Let's go check our stock. We have 27. Perfect. I don't know if we can melt that in our smeltery. If that's going to give us the right stuff, or if it'll even melt at all. It doesn't look like that's doing anything. So we'll probably have to set up our crucible furnace once again. We haven't had to set this up for a little while, but that's fine. We can get this thing going. So we needed that, and then we needed one of these fluid tanks underneath it filled with a little bit of lava. Oh no, it's in the same tank, or same chest. So we can just do that. Cool. Well, I'll go ahead and get this thing set up. We'll make a little bit of the impure titanium. In fact, I'm going to use the ingot cast to cast that out. There you go. Yeah, let me go and get this thing set up, and we'll be right back, guys. Yeah, guys, so as it turns out, you can melt the rutile ore in the smeltery. You can't melt this stuff in the smeltery. You can only use this in the blast furnace to get this stuff. But yeah, for sure, crucible furnace or smeltery melting. I just didn't see this before. In fact, you get more out of the smeltery. You get 2 full ingots. whereas the crucible furnace gives you 1.5 ingots. Yeah, so it's better. It's better just in the smeltery anyway. So that's what I ended up doing. Yeah, I put enough in there, 5 ores, so we could get a block plus 1 ingot. So anyway, this is all done. Let's go ahead and click it. And there is our rutile seeds. Cool. So we got that done, and that's going to give us some strong essence. I'll go ahead and get these things planted and take these up to the 10-10-10 like we do, but we'll do that in a little bit. So let's do the lapis next. For these, we're going to need the reek of misfortune, which means alder saplings we need to smelt. I can't remember if we've already done that or not. Let's take a look at our witchery stuff. We might already have the reek of misfortune. Yeah, it set this crucible furnace up, and I was looking at the recipe. It's like, no, we don't need to use this thing. Anyway, I'll take that thing down here in a little bit. So reek of misfortune, do we have that? No. Do we do have alder saplings, right? We don't have a lot of them. I'm gonna have to grow these things, which means we're probably gonna have to deal with some of the ents, which is fine. In fact, I'm gonna make myself one of those little covering things, so if we do get an ent, I can aggro it and then hide under it, not worry about it killing me. So let me go ahead and do just a little covering number like this, something to stand under so I can attack it, but it can't get to me. All right, good enough. Cool. So I'm gonna just go ahead and plant these things. Oh, we should probably grab, you know, the thingy, our lumber axe, so we can chop down these trees a little bit easier. Yeah, it seems like all these different witchery trees will in fact spawn those ends, so you just got to be careful about that, or at least be aware of it. Yeah, if you have a jetpack, you can fly away or whatever, but we don't have one. Not in this mod pack. Not yet anyway. We're going to get an ent? Nope. No ent this time. It makes that ding sound when you do. Cool. Well, anyway, I'm going to let these trees despawn. I'm going to collect the saplings. Just plant a bunch of them. Grow them. Chop them down, etc., until we get over a stack of the alder saplings. Then we'll go ahead and melt those in our witch's oven over there. Yeah, and we'll get some reek of misfortunes. All right, so let's wait for that to happen, and we'll be back, guys. All right, guys. Well, I chopped down a few of the alder saplings, or I guess the alder trees, and we got almost 2 stacks of the alder wood. I don't know if this wood actually does anything for us, but we got plenty of these saplings now. We had a stack plus 8, so I figured, you know, it's time. It's time. So I put in 16 saplings here, and we got 6 reeks of misfortune so far. So I think we're good. So we can go ahead and take those out. Now, the recipe that we needed required one of those and dye seeds. You know, wait, it requires dye seeds. Okay, I guess that makes sense. We have dye seeds, right? Yes, we do. Cool. So we have dye seeds. We need, I guess, a piece of lapis will work. Is it any blue dye? Yeah, a piece of lapis or some type of blue dye. Mana, 4 strong essence. We need one of our essence seeds, of course. 4 strong essence. Got that. Cool. We needed the mana one. Doot. And one of those. Cool. What else do we need here? Just a piece of lapis or a blue dye of some description. Do we even have lapis? I'm not sure. Yeah, yeah, we got lapis right here, right? It's probably easier, though, just to grab one of these mystical blue petals and the petal and mortar. Pestle and mortar? Did I say petal and mortar? Pestle and mortar. Yeah, probably easier to grab one of those and dump those all on here. Yeah, instead of taking apart the lapis. So let's do... Oh, man, what was it? It was one of those. Q, and then those. Cool. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and make up the lapis seeds. That'll give us one more seed that we need to bring up to the 10-10-10 stage. I ended up fighting 2 ents, by the way, so we got a little bit more bone meal patches around here. It was funny, as I was chopping down the first tree and that ent spawned, it, like, spawned right on top of that dirt platform I put over here, so I had to, like, go forward, pull it back a little bit, and then kind of run underneath some of the leaves that I had and then hide underneath it. But anyway, yeah, let's go ahead, wait for this to finish up. I'm going to take down some of the earth and the fire seeds. We'll leave the glowstone up. I'm still trying to collect some of these things. I'll take down the earth and the fire. We'll start working on getting our new seeds up to 10-10-10s, and we'll move on. Cool. So I went ahead and I just made these redstone seeds off camera. Yeah, these are basically the same as what we've done before. It requires a whiff of magic, which we've used for something else in the past. I don't know. Rune of mana, red dye, a button. Yep. Essence seeds and 4 of the strong essence. I just went ahead and made these up. That's the first piece of essence we have collected from that, so that's pretty cool. The lapis ones are growing decently, and then here is our rutile ones. Nice. So we are pretty much down to one specific seed. We need to get the creeper seeds going. So over here on our brand new platform, I just set up a little 2 by like 10 or 15 thing of dirt, a little dirt pad. And then I'm trying to wrap this all around with blocks. We're only making it too tall. We don't care about endermen spawning in here. The only thing we do care about is 2 tall monsters like creepers. This is what we're looking for, is to get a creeper to spawn in here. So we just need to come through here, place some slabs. So yeah, we're block the sunlight. Yep, place them right here and like so. Yeah, once we get these slabs placed all the way around, it should be dark enough in here. Pitch black actually. For monsters to spawn. There we go. We got the red X's. Everything looks nice and dark. So all we got to do is back off. Now the problem is this is not skyblock. There are caves down below. There are monsters spawning below the ocean somewhere. We might not get monsters spawning at all. Who knows? There could be zombies holding chicken feathers or chicken eggs or something, eating up the entire mob spawn cap somewhere. There might be. Every time I've gone underneath, I think over there by our nether portal, I hear a bunch of zombies underground. So maybe it'd be worth it just to try and go into a cave and kill a bunch of monsters that way and try and get a creeper heart. I don't know. I was going to attempt this way and see if we could get something to spawn in. We only have to be like, was it 30 blocks away, 32 blocks away? Or maybe it's like 25 blocks away. I can't remember. For monsters to spawn. Yeah, we're not really getting anything. And we might not get anything. Like I said, this isn't skyblock. This isn't the fastest way to spawn mobs in a skyblock anyway. It's the easiest way, the smallest way. But yeah, if we have monsters spawned in other places, it might not happen here. So I wanted to give this a try. It doesn't look like this is going to work. I'm going to leave it there for a little bit, though. It's not hurting anything. I will place some torches on top because I saw that there are yellow X's up there. I don't want monsters spawning. Cool, we'll do that. What I might end up doing is going over to our island over here, which doesn't seem that far away anymore because of this platform. Okay, we might go over here, go down, and look at that cave that I know has got monsters in it. Yeah, we might do that. Just try and have a little adventure time. Try and kill something with our sword. I mean, we do have diamond armor that is enchanted, so I'm not super scared of dying right now. Anyway, let me get prepared for that. I'll meet you guys back over at our starting base. We'll be right back. All right, guys, so this is what the base is looking like from our starting area. Yeah, that platform's pretty close. Anyway, let's go down here to where our friend the chicken is. And yeah, we got an egg shot off over here. How's the hopper doing? Oh, we're full. Let's go ahead and take all that stuff out. Yep. Anyway, Mr. Chicken will do its thing. We have a few other eggs. I can hear there's so many zombies. I hear a dog. I don't know what's down here. My boat broke on the way down here too. Oh, stop hitting the wrong thing. There we go. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. There's zombies trapped somewhere. Obviously, they sound really loud. I don't know if they're down here in the water. They sound really close though. No, they're not there. I wonder if there's a zombie spawner then. It sounds like they are down under here. So we're going to go ahead and give this a poke into. Here it is. There they are. I see them. What are you holding there, buddy? Are you holding an egg? What are you holding on to? Let's find out. I'll get down here without just dropping into them. And what ore is this? This is Academy Craft stuff. All right. Well, I guess we're just going to drop down here. Yellow. Bones. They're holding onto bones. All right. All right. Get them. Yeah, that's the problem with mobs picking up dropped items. That's the problem. Because those zombies will pick those up and they will never, ever despawn again. And that's just going to eat up your mob cap. Yeah, that's unfortunate. So that's just right here by our starting base. There might be another cave way far down that's exactly the same way. It's just got a bunch of zombies holding stuff. Yeah, I don't know if how are we supposed to collect drops from mobs if no mobs are gonna spawn? Yeah, that's kind of a problem. And I don't know, I don't remember, is this the spawn chunks? It might be. Those are the spawn chunks, and those things are there and they're never despawning. That's gonna be a big problem. I mean, I guess we could go kind of far away, so everything in this general area would have unloaded, and that should open up more room, but we'd have to like go way far away and then down into a cave or something. I do remember seeing what looked like there was abandoned mine shafts underneath our other platform over here that you can't see. It's too far away. So we might try going over there and see if we can get down to that abandoned mine shaft and see if we can kill some creepers that way. I'm gonna need my snorkel gear though. Yeah, so we can get underneath the water. Stupid boats keep breaking. Anyway, well, we know that there are zombies here, but this isn't gonna work. Let's try and make something that will work. All right, guys, so I was talking about how I saw there was abandoned mine shafts under the ground over here. The way you can tell, at least in this version, it was fixed in some later version, I can't remember, but there's like these air pockets of water right here in the ocean. Yeah, that's a clear indication that that is where an abandoned mine shaft is. Yeah, there was some problem, some bug with the generation where it's like making the air too far above where the actual structure is. Anyway, we can go ahead and go down here. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot to put on the snorkel. Doot, doot. Okay, we're fine. Let's go fill up our air bubbles all the way up, though. All right, so we have these air pockets here. Yep, so we know for sure that there is an abandoned mine shaft. So let's go ahead and just kind of poke our head in here. Yeah, get our air back. All right, so we're going to go straight down. Yep, I didn't bring any solid blocks with me, which is a mistake, and I'm regretting that now. Oh. Why am I getting sucked into this thing? That's weird. There's like weird water currents. All right, we'll do this. Go down a few blocks. Limestone. Boop. All right, now we're fine. Now all we gotta do is just dig straight down and we will land in an abandoned mine shaft. So, I hear lava. I hear bats. Hopefully we're gonna have monsters here is what we're looking for. Don't see any. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and cruise around here. Hopefully we'll find what we're looking for pretty soon, and we'll be right back, guys. All right, we have a skeleton. There's a creeper right around the corner. There it is. Are we going to get it? No, you didn't drop it. You didn't drop it. I did find some concentrated essence berries, though. I've been going around this place for a while now, guys. I know it's kind of dark in here. Yeah, I've been going around for a while. I found the essence berries, some more chest minecarts, lots of different random stuff. I had some wither witches fall on top of me, and that was kind of scary. There's another one right there, wither witch. Yeah, because those, they do the wither potions. I got withered for like 35 seconds or whatever. So yeah, it's pretty much like you can't regenerate health for that long. Yeah, it's kind of scary. You got to make sure you don't die. You gotta make sure you get your food up and all of this stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna keep going at this. I'm confident that we'll find a creeper. It's just a matter of getting that creeper to drop the creeper heart, and we should be good to go. Or maybe we'll get lucky and find it in a chest. I don't know if that's possible or not. But anyway, I'm gonna keep going, and we'll be back, guys. Well, guys, I gave it a go. I was in that abandoned mine shaft for a while. I got to the point where I was feeling like, we got a lot of good stuff. We have all of our good tools on us. What happens if we die? Yeah, we'll have nothing. And then we'll have to go back and try and find our gravestone. It just won't be good. So anyway, this is what we ended up getting from that abandoned mine shaft. We got some really good stuff. I've heard these overgrowth seeds are supposed to be good. I can't remember exactly what they're used for, but I remember they were pretty good. Black lotus, I believe you throw into a mana pool and it gives you a bunch more mana. We got a lot of these other random things. We got wool of bat, which I don't think we had before, so that's a witchery item. We might need it. I don't know. Essence of Blaze, we got companion title scroll. I think we had that previously. A stack, a creosote. Yeah, we got lots of good stuff from there. But unfortunately, yeah, I killed 5 or 6 creepers and no creeper heart drop. So the spawn trap behind me, like I said, that works pretty good in Skyblock. It's not the fastest, but this isn't Skyblock, and there are caves and there are monsters spawning below us, so it's not going to work too well. We might try again next time. We really need to get some kind of controlled spawning environment happening here. We might try taking that all the way up to about the sky limit, getting about 128 blocks away from all the monsters down below us. Maybe we'll have better luck then. I don't know. We'll give it a shot. We might even want to go out further away from our islands to make sure there aren't any more monsters around here that are holding stuff that'll still be loaded and cause problems. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on this episode if you liked it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.